Hello and welcome to this series of Google Can Do That. We are going to talk about spaces today. So in the new redesign of Gmail, you can see Spaces is now located over here on the left-hand side. And you can see I have two spaces already set up here. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the importance of it. And I'm going to use the important group. So you can see that Chris Goodson, myself, and then we are using a ITFs of GCS channel here as well. So what's nice about it is it's a regular old chat, but now within a large space. So where chat was one person, spaces is many, okay? You can add people at the beginning, you can share a file, and as well as you can assign tasks. Well, this will eventually go away, and you don't need to keep scrolling all the way back up to the top. You now have them located over here as well. So I know that this file was shared, and let's just say it's 3 weeks later. I can click on Files and get a whole large list here of files about it. I also can assign tasks. So I have a group that's here at the end of the school year, and I need to get the task of collecting, all right, or picking up chargers. Okay, so I pick up chargers, and I'm going to assign that to Mr. Goodson. And I go ahead and hit add. Now, I can check off on it, of course, if it's done, but if it's something we're working on a team, you can see here, I can go ahead and check it off as well as Chris. We can assign a date to it as well, all right, and as well as we can view it here in chat because it does drop a message here that we assigned Mr. Goodson a task right here of picking up the chargers. In the editor, you get the ability to bold text, do all that type of stuff, make a list or a bulleted list. Of course, you have emojis. You can get to a GIF keyboard. You can upload documents as needed, as well as if I wanted to start a meet, I could start one very quickly all from here, and anyone can join from the group. So there's no need to chat it or email it out. I can do it all quickly here from within this particular space. Okay. If you notice here down at the bottom, all right, it is just a straight chat, and as well as this one is just a continual thread forever. This Google group one, though, is a little bit different. You can see here that we have threaded responses. Okay. So new thread. All right. And that is all done, of course, during the setup process. All right. So now you can see here that I could reply to different threads. So I'm going to reply back to this one, and I said, thanks. And I can reply back to this one for great. So maybe you want to thread your responses. So let's look at creating a new space. So I clicked over here on the left-hand side to Spaces, New Space, and I'm going to create a new space. I need to give it a name. So name that space. I get to invite someone. I'm going to go ahead and invite myself. Okay. And I'm just typing as I would within Gmail to pull up an email address. This is the threaded responses is the example I just showed you. And as well, people from outside the organization. Probably don't want that one. Also for this one, probably want something that's a little bit more restricted so you can see it and don't need people joining it, especially if you're using it as a team communication piece. We hit create. It'll send some notifications over to the people you've invited, as well as now you can see that you have a new space. Of course, always most important, what can we do with it upside here? We can view our members. Myself and myself. All right, we can add more people to it. We can edit the name, and we can even add an emoji if you would like to. So we'll call this one the thumbs up group. I don't think I hit save on that. I did not, or hit done. All right, and it'll take a minute for that to pop up there. You can mark stuff as unread. All right, most importantly is when you get added to one is how do you want to have notifications? All right, so do you always want to be notified? Notified list only if you are mentioned. All right, and then you want all of them are off. So if I want to gain Sean's attention, I can hit that @ symbol, And then I can type his name in there. So then that way he gets the message. Right. And so now you can see here that he will get a notification if need be. That is one way in which you can start to use spaces. It's a very, very great place for a group chat. Alrighty. Thank you, and I hope that helps and you enjoyed the series of Google Can Do That.